Wargaming guy, welcome back to Strategic Command, World at War. We left last time with pretty much an almost total evacuation of the West, the Western Front here in Europe, because the Russians are knocking at the door. And so we made the painful decision, headed up by Herr Rommel here, who is Commander-in-Chief now, that we would open the door to the Western powers, at least temporarily, while we try and stop the onslaught in the East. Now, I just realized we have a gap here. How did that happen? I left off last time, and apparently I didn't get as far as I... Oops, sorry. As far as I thought I would. Can he get to there? We'll put him... Oh, I'm right-clicking to move. I'm sorry. Bad habit. That comes from playing a whole lot of Warplan lately. You know what? We're going to anchor you here. You can go there, so we'll put you here. I'm just trying to close the gaps, however temporarily. But now I've got another gap here. Jeez, there is no end to this, people. There is no end to it. I'm not going to move him. What do I have down here that I can move? Anything? I think I already stripped. Yeah. Holy cow, look at this. Yeah, I tell you what. Sorry, Balkans, but we've got problems of our own. So let's put him there. Oh man, he's entrenched too. I hate to move him, but they're just going to blow right through here. I've got to do something. While I'm thinking of that, let me go ahead and get this guy a little up to snuff here. Yeah. Sorry. We're just going to do it. I got no choice. I got no choice. You, however, I do have a choice with. So let's pull you around here. And maybe we can make... Who is this? Von Lieb. We'll jack you up a little bit, but we're not going to totally reinforce you. There you go. You we're going to leave here to die bravely for your countrymen. Hopefully you'll last more than a turn. Which brings us to this absolute debacle down here. I can't cope with what an absolute flippin' disaster this is. This guy can't hardly go anywhere. What are you? You're dug in only once. I'm not losing too much if I move you. So we're just gonna, yeah, you'd be better off there than there. I might be able to pull you out. I won't really, but don't tell him. Yeah, down here's fine. We'll swap them, reinforce them. So we're continuing to barely prop up the Italians. They will go anytime now. So here in Europe, we are definitely in what you would think would have to be called the end game. But we'll see. We'll see how fast they can exploit this here. December 14, 1945. So Germany, will survive into 1946. Meanwhile, in the Pacific, here we go. Let's see what shape this guy's in. He's supply of 0, morale of 21. That's actually better than I thought. Do I want to actually take a casualty? I could wait a turn and see what he does. I think I'll do that. Yeah, let's not even bother with that. Can I Yes, I can. We'll give him a little bit of juice. Not much, though, because we have bigger fish to fry here in China. No, you're definitely going to have to get reinforced. So are you. Unfortunately, I had somebody here, but they're dead. Because last turn, and now I've got this problem. This is a problem, too, folks. Wow, I've just got nothing I can pull from. Look at the Russians up here. Really? You can't move at all. You must have attacked. No, you didn't attack. But you can't move. Well, this is stupid, but I'm doing it. So we'll cut him off. We're going to pull you back and do nothing. So they're going to advance here. We're in trouble. That's the bottom line. We are in big trouble. So we're going to have to... Can I operate any of these people? No. No. I know I can't operate you. I don't even want to operate you necessarily. All right, let's... Oh. Jeez, I hate it when this game does this. Great, now I have a hole where there shouldn't be one. All right, we can hurt him a little bit. And we still hurt him. Good. Now, can we hurt this guy? Yes. His supply's really bad. That's the only reason that's happening. Let's swap. Take another shot at him. Beautiful. He's low. That's what I like. But I'm in trouble because I've got nobody to deal with this, and this is a flippin' disaster. And if he moves like into here, it really is a disaster. So, oh boy. Let's see. I've got to have somebody somewhere that can move without creating more partisans. Please tell me I've got someone. Well, it's going to be you, pal. For better or for worse and all that good stuff. You're going there. Yeah, he's certainly tied down. Here. We'll land you there. That might help. Meanwhile, let's just see what we got here. Don't see much. Not sure what the Americans are up to. I have no idea, actually. Let's put you in port. And that'll just have to do. Because the Americans aren't really showing their hand. Yeah, they've got this guy here, the 14th Army. But that's really all we got. Can I build anything? Not really, except maybe the Italians. Which probably will surrender before it gets here. But... why not? You know what I'm saying? Let's just look at the Germans. The Germans have got 34 points. No, that's... yeah, we could buy a garrison. Big flippin' whoopee-doo. And the Japanese will just save what they've got. And, all right, let's see what the AI does with this. I'm really interested in what happens in Europe to see how they react to my massive pullout of France. We'll see if they can pull a Patton and really blitz forward, even though the weather's not real great. Or will this be a case of, where's Patton when you need him? We'll find out any second now. Here come the anti-aircraft unit leading the way. Thank you. Maybe that will spare that paratrooper there. Or, you know, maybe not. Okay, the Turks are still dinking around. That's fine. Take all the time you want, boys. Because when the Italians go... yeah. Oh, my goodness. Although, it may not matter because the Americans may be in Berlin before that happens. Oh, they reinforced that armor. Wow, they really did. Question is, has his supply improved? It should have. They should be able to get more supply to him because he's on the rail line. So that could be bad for us. Could be bad. Excuse me. By the way, somebody in the comments, and I'm sorry, I always forget people's names, so pardon me, but pointed out that I'm using an old version. There's a much newer patch. It's improved a lot of things. I know that. As I said in the comment, I read on the website that it will keep you from loading saved games. So that's why I haven't updated, because there's no way I'm starting over. It's not happening, guys. So we'll finish this out under the old version. I will immediately update to the new one and start a new game here with Strategic Command World at War. That will be, of course, from the Allied side. And we'll do that with the brand new stuff, which is supposed to have a lot of really good improvements in it. So we'll see how all that goes. The American Navy getting pretty aggressive, and why not? Okay, they're going after Guam. Or at least they're shelling Guam. I shouldn't say they're going after Guam. They haven't landed anybody there yet. Honestly, I don't know why they bother. I might, if I was them, take Iwo and use that as part of a base to go for the mainland. But hey, what do I know? There's an odd decision. Let's bomb that insignificant part of Yugoslavia where a garrison is, instead of actually attacking troops that are stopping our troops from moving forward. Ooh, they heard us there. Okay. Skopje is being bombed. And that's it. Good work, guys. Keep your heads down. Boy, China, I'm afraid, is about to really turn for the worse for us. Oh my goodness, look at that. 60% losses in one shot. Gee. Yep, here they go. Nice work, Danzig boys. Nice work. Uh-oh. Dope. That's okay. They can still attack and switch probably here. Yeah, they're going to switch. Uh-oh. I may lose this. Ah. You're killing me, guys. Oh, no. Oh. Saved. 1 point. 1 point left. Yes. The headquarters guys are finally fighting, but not for long. Oh, man. Oh, boy. In a way, it'll be a relief when this is over. Things have just deteriorated to the point that it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous, people, but it's war, so there you go. Look at that. They survived that attack. Ooh, those Italians are gone now. Off to the Russian concentration camps, those of you that survived. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, boy. And, oh, Lord. Aha! Thrown back by the brave German Landswehr. All right. Not for long, though, because here comes another corps. And bam! Annihilated that guy. So now I've got two big holes in the central... we'll call it the Berlin front, because it's right facing Berlin. Boom, he's gone. All righty. Ay, ay, ay. You know, I generally like playing on the defense. I may be getting a little tired of it at this point. Don't tell anybody. Oh, come on, guys. You've got to hold up. You've got to hold up. Come on. Well, I don't see any choice here but to retreat to the Oder. for our last stand, because that's definitely last stand territory. Trouble is, if I move, then I can't reinforce. And obviously, a 1 strength point panzer units as close to completely useless as you can get and still have a unit. So, this morale's got to suck too. So, I'm thinking we are in big trouble. Nice. Good job. Oh, here come the Americans. Boom. Good job. Let's hold these guys off as long as we can. Come on. Get to France. I want to see what you're going to do in France. Nope. Still on the Eastern Front. Hey, nice job there. Hungarians, way to go. Well, hey, they're still fighting, so that's all right. Hey, boy. And, okay, so that should mean they'll get to the next turn in one piece. Odessa falls next turn. More than likely. If I pull him out, it certainly does. If I leave him there and reinforce him, it almost certainly will, too. Really? That's your brilliant plan? A head-on attack and then nothing? Okay. It's thinking. It's thinking. There's 5 units along the Paris line. One's shore guns, one's an HQ, one's a garrison. So how hard could this be for you? Well, we're about to find out. Can he take Paris? Maybe not. Nope, he's going to attack the HQ. Is Paris burning? Not yet. Not yet. Oof. And Hungarians, the remnants of the Hungarians are just, they're fighting well, but they're just getting their butts kicked. They are outnumbered everywhere they turn. Poor guys. With no flank support. No HQ. No nothing. Beautiful. Love it. Come on. All right. What else you got for me? Oh, okay, hurt me a little bit there. Wasn't. Didn't want that to happen at all. Jay. I was hoping he'd go for the HQ and he didn't. Bummer, dude. So what are they going to do? Wondering if this guy's going to try maybe come down here. Could just hang out where he is. Oh. All right. Yep. And that's it. The usual American attack in the toe of the boot of Italy. Completely ineffective. Amazingly monotonous as well. That's it. Hold strong, boys. Hold strong. December 28th, 1945. You can do it. You can do it. All right. Anything else? Would you like to quit now and let me have a turn? Don't know that I could do a turn in the amount of time I've got left, but maybe. Just maybe. Oh, shoot. That's exactly what I didn't want to have happen and figured would. Doggone it. This complicates my maneuvering. Look at this. A 6, a 4, and a 5. If I move them, I can't reinforce them. So, if I keep them there and reinforce them, they're going to die. If I move them and don't reinforce them, they're going to die. You see, the common thread in both of these things is they're going to die. That's what that is. Yeah, take that. All right. Come on. I'm running out of witty and clever things to say. Here, oh, yeah. Oh. Man. Such good defensive terrain there that we just can't take advantage of. What a shame. Actually, the Russians are pretty light down here, too. But, you know, then given what they're facing, I guess they don't really need to be very heavy, so I guess they can put more of their units where opposite Berlin, which is where it really counts anyway. And here come the Brits. And there go the Brits. All right. Are we just about done here now? No. They're trying to attack. Man, I can't talk tonight. I am so sorry. They are trying to attack across the board here in China. They sense my weakness. Probably also sense the fact that it's almost 1946, so things are running a little later than maybe they should. Actually, the game runs into 47. So we'll see if the Japanese can hold on that long. The Germans certainly will not. It'll be interesting to see what happens once Germany surrenders. How much of their forces will the Russians move? And will they attack China and maybe try and even do an amphibious invasion of Japan? And, of course, the same for the Americans. How much of the Navy and the ground units will go east? That will be interesting to see. So I tell you what, it won't take much for the Russians to just historically to mirror the historical events when they attacked Manchuria and just blew the Japanese away. They just, hot knife, meat butter was the kind of the scenario there. They just tore them apart. And certainly what I've got in Manchuria is not going to slow down the Russians for very long, if it slows them down at all. All right, come on. Move their air power. All right. They may have dropped him right there, actually. I think they did from the sound of things. Yeah. Oh, no. Whew. Survived that. Boy, the Russians did all that in the snow. Imagine what they could do to us in clear weather. Which they'll have in a few more turns when we get to spring of 46, if we make it that far, which at this point, since the Russians are, 3 hexes away from being on the outskirts of Berlin, I'm thinking we're not going to make it anywhere near that far, but who knows? Give it our best try, guys. That's all we can do. Okay, they're reinforcing, so they're just about done. Maybe. Unless they're not. Nope. Somebody had to attack him, and you failed. Ha! Take that. The Fallschirmjägers stand firm. Good for them. Beefing up their southern flank. They're beefing everything up because they've got the beef, that's for sure. And so the Chinese. The Americans are doing something in France. What a shock. Head-on attack. Brilliant. I don't know how many units they've got there, but apparently the idea of flanking is not occurring to these people. Which is weird because they do a really good job of it with the Russians. Perhaps I just presented the AI with a situation it doesn't quite know how to react to, because it's certainly unusual to go from a completely occupying France and, oh, look at that. That little booger. To pretty much almost completely abandoning France. I've never done that before. First time for me. Well, at the end of the Rommel's War, I kind of did that, but it was, we were on the Rhine. It was a whole different thing. So to actually hold almost the entire France and pull out like that, that hurt. But that's the way it goes. Yeah. Okay, move your little ships around. There goes the Russian sub. It's been floating around the Baltic for years now, game time, and hasn't done a whole lot. Because there's no Kriegsmarine left to sink, so There you go. Yes. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. Yeah, I can imagine Soviet morale is boosted. Of course. Yeah. All right. Intelligence brief. I don't get one? I guess not. Okay. Well, let's take a quick look here. This is weird. I guess they just don't have much here. Or there. Or if they do, it's not getting over here. So that's good for me. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. And China's actually not that bad, but I'm... Oh, the American fleet, except for this dude, disappeared. So who knows what they're up to. Let's, right before you go, let's take a look, my friends, at the all-important morale. British morale's 59%. That's surprisingly low. US 81. Russians 93. Look at that. Boom, as they get closer to Berlin. Up, 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 up. China's 48. Really? That's lower than I would have thought. Germany's 67%. Okay, it's not too bad. Italy, 21. That's actually higher than I thought it would be. And the Japanese are 49. Wow, the Japanese morale is lower than the German morale. How about that? That's a little weird. Wasn't expecting that. All right, we'll be back next time when we will try and see if we can move things along and see what's going to happen. Until then, this is the Wargaming Guy. Thanks for watching out there. Take care, everybody, and I will see you later.